What is up? I am back. How are we all? I feel like I start every bloody video with we are back. I am back. We though, I, because I mean ego and I, so yeah, we. Anyway, how are we all? I feel like I'm kind of nervous, like what the fuck? So yeah, I haven't been here in a while. First thing I want to say is I got a new little tattoo. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have probably seen it, but also you will have seen why I got it, because I dropped my own little t-shirt. So obviously I'm going to include a shameless little plug. I'm hoping to do a styling video with them as well, but honestly I've actually been so busy, just like crazy busy, but like also having fun. So like having fun has been like part of my busy. But I also haven't made a video in so long because my camera is still broken, and this lighting, do we love that? My fucking ring light exploded last week. Like I was literally making a TikTok and this thing fell off the tripod, because the tripod has been a bit dodgy for about a year, and then the fucking ring light just fell off, and I'm not joking, there was flames coming out of it, and I was like, and then like literally it just, yeah, stopped working. So I was like, great. Yeah, a bit of a lighting issue, a bit of a camera issue. I'm on Jodie's camera still, but good news is my camera is in being fixed, and hopefully I'll have it back by next week. And then honestly, when I get my camera back, I think I'm just gonna start doing random vlogs. I think I'm just gonna bring my camera everywhere with me and just show you all of my life, because you know, and I'm gonna this is what this video is kind of touching on, like learning to be my own best friend, because I feel, you know, I depended on other people's opinions a lot throughout my early 20s. I'm still in my early 20s, but throughout my late teen years, actually fuck it, throughout all my teenage years and my early 20s, and I feel like a lot of the people I surrounded myself with didn't like the fact that I made YouTube videos, didn't ever want to be in my YouTube videos, so I kind of just like censored down how much I filmed. And it was only when I was like looking back at my camera roll recently, I was like, what the fuck, like I don't have enough videos, like not even for YouTube, but just even on my phone. Like I was just like, I just feel like I don't have enough videos, because I keep making these like little TikToks with like reminiscing of like pre-corona life, and then I was like, I actually just don't have enough memory video footage, which makes me really sad, because I'm such a nostalgic person. Like I love all my festival videos, I love looking back on all those memories. So yeah, I promise guys, once I get my camera back, I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber. So yeah, kind of touched on what today's video is, but it's the one you've all been waiting for. I'm not gonna call it a breakup video, because I don't think it is a breakup video. I don't really want to make it about my breakup, because I just don't want to give that motherfucker any motherfucking airtime. So yeah, but I just wanted it, I guess it relates to my breakup, because I think my breakup kind of is what has forced me on this journey. Now I think I've kind of always been on this journey, but it really took this for me to like be like, whoa, fuck, I need that for myself. So it's about learning to be my own best friend, because I don't think I've ever kind of realized the true meaning of that, and like the actual sheer importance of it, because I feel like for so long, like obviously I was in a relationship for 4 years, and I definitely feel like I was super insecure in myself. I didn't love myself. In fact, I probably the opposite, like hated myself when I got into that relationship. And I think for me that relationship was just like someone to love me, who did a fucking terrible job at it, but it was better than nothing at the time. So yeah, I think, you know, coming out of the relationship, I also knew I knew I had a lot of work on myself to do. Yeah, I think the term like being my own best friend, or like, I don't know, like lately I feel like I'm genuinely in a relationship with myself, and it's been like so rewarding. So yes, this kind of is about my breakup, but it's also not really about my breakup, because I feel like this could apply to anyone, whether you're in a relationship, you're not in a relationship, whether you've gone through a breakup or you haven't. I just think this applies to everyone. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've been doing to try and teach myself to be my own best friend. So my first one on my little list is your gut instinct. I definitely feel like I always have a gut instinct. I'm I'm a really sensitive person. I pick up on emotions, and I pick up on vibes, and I feel like I always found the word vibes quite cringy, because I feel like in Ireland people are just like, oh, vibes, because of like, I feel like everyone's like, oh, vibes, man. But like for me, more, I guess, the word vibration. Like I feel like if I walk into a room and there's a certain energy that I'm just not vibing with, I'll instantly know. And I guess that could be called your gut instinct as well. But I also kind of get these gut instincts, say if I like, and everyone has it, everyone has their gut instincts. You know, if you meet someone, usually if you get a weird vibe off them straight away, like you're probably right a few years down the line when they fuck you over. if you had felt that gut instinct from the start. It's happened to me. Yeah, as well as that, I mean, you could trust your gut instinct with kind of anything, I guess. Like, that's why people say, like, always follow your gut, and I think you can really feel it. And I think where that comes into like importance in being your own best friend is, I think a lot of the time we don't go with our gut instinct because of what other people are telling us, or, you know, wanting to put other people's feelings first, say for example. So for me, I'm just going to use my relationship as an example. Honestly, I just want to say I don't want any bad blood from this video. I really don't. I want it to be all positive vibes, but I think deep down in my gut, I knew for a very long time that I shouldn't be in that relationship anymore, and it wasn't for me, and I just kind of knew that. But I think I was putting other people's feelings before my own rather than listening to my gut, and one of my biggest regrets now is not listening to my gut. So listen to your gut, because it's never usually wrong. And I think, yeah, out of fear or out of, you know, wanting to be a good person, we kind of put other people's feelings or other things before a gut instinct, and in the long run it ends up doing us more damage. So with that one as well, I think, you know that term, and it's like, what would you tell your best friend to do in a situation? I think like the advice you would give your best friend, you have to give back to yourself, because at the end of the day, like, your gut instinct is what you would tell your friend. So you get what I mean with that. So yeah, I won't ramble on about that one anymore, because I think it's very, like, you know, definitely you just have to follow your gut instinct. My next one on my little list, these are in no particular order, by the way, I just scribbled them down. My next one though is therapy. Oh my god, I know, I got my hair bleached last week. I haven't washed it yet since getting it bleached, and I've loads of scabs on my head. Did you ever get that? Girly pops who have had their hair bleached, you will know. But honestly, so satisfying just picking them. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Okay, that's gross. Moving on. Therapy. I'm back in therapy, as I said in my video, Normalize Therapy. And I just think it's helped me learn to be kind to myself, which is actually, oh, it's not on the list, but anyway, that should be one on the list, is being kind to yourself. I feel like again, because I'm quite a sensitive person, and also I think I've been a victim of gaslighting a lot in my life, so I think I have this tendency to kind of blame myself for everything that's ever happened to me and think I deserved it, or, you know, questioned my worth, or questioned whether I was in the wrong a lot. And don't get me wrong, and I literally said this to my therapist when I was in therapy one of the times. I was like, oh, but no, I'm not a perfect person, and I've fucked up and I've made huge mistakes and I've done blah blah blah. And yeah, I think, you know, going to therapy has helped me realize that at the end of the day, I am only human, but I still didn't deserve all of the shit in my life that's ever happened to me. So therapy, because it will just help you process the emotions, help you understand why things happened, help you be kinder to yourself, because also you learn to be your own best friend, and then something happens and you're instantly triggered. So for me anyway, I know like therapy has been helping me learn how to cope with the emotions when I'm triggered. And trust me, I was literally triggered yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, this has ruined my whole day. It didn't ruin my whole day. I learned how to cope with it, and that was fine, and now I'm living my best life. Okay, so my next one is meditation and crystals. I know I say meditation, journaling, crystals. I know I say it in pretty much every video I do, but honestly, I'm such an advocate for it. I'm like, everyone should meditate, everyone should have crystals, everyone needs to sit the fuck under the full moon and manifest what they want. But I also think you have to be your own best friend before you can truly manifest, and I feel like I've definitely noticed that myself, because I've always kind of been into journaling and stuff, but it's only kind of been since I've gotten out of that relationship, which was so toxic and probably blocking the things that I wanted to manifest. Like, so many good things have happened to me since I've removed certain people from my life, or removed myself from certain situations. I've been able to actually, you know, get what's best for me and become my higher self. So I think it's about being your own best friend while you're meditating and using your crystals. So my therapist that I go to, she is also an energy healer as well as like a counselor. She was always kind of telling me or asking me what colors I see when I meditate and stuff, because we'd sometimes do like a meditation in the session, and I was kind of like, I kind of had a feeling it was something to do with the chakras, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I was like, okay, I will look it up. Yeah, like basically the colors you see in your meditation, usually the color that you're seeing while you're meditating is the chakra. It like represents the chakra that chakra is blocked, which is so interesting because I kept seeing green, which is your heart chakra, and I looked it up and it was like, if you've been through trauma or like pain and your heart is broken, I was like, so yeah, I think, yeah, at least I know I'm healing. I think meditation helps you to be your own best friend because, like, you know, following your gut instinct, it allows you to just be your very best version of yourself. Honestly, it's just made me so because I always, as I said, I've always been into meditation, but it's only been kind of since I started my self-love journey yet again. Also, actually, as well, since we haven't been allowed, since we have had to wear the masks every day in work. The time that I used to use to put my makeup on in the morning, I've been dedicating to meditation, and I just feel like I'm so much happier, can process my emotions throughout the day so much better. I can see everything so much clearer. I'm just happier. So yeah, doing it every day, it's now become like my favorite thing. I think especially as well, focusing on the colors and stuff has really just given me something to look forward to when I meditate, because I'm like, ooh, which chakra is blocked today? Moving on to my next one, doing things alone. So I definitely feel like I felt like I was always someone who was like super independent and could always do things by myself, which is true, like, but I feel like I kind of have always been someone to, like, say if I wanted to go for dinner or if I like wanted to go on a trip or something, like I wouldn't go, say, for dinner or whatever if I didn't have someone to go with. But now it's not like I don't have people to go with, but now I kind of want to push myself to do things on my own. Even an example would be like, I don't know, like in lockdown every day, me and my friend were going to the beach together and like going for a swim, and then she is gone farming in Connemara, which is the randomest thing ever, but Emer, I love you, you beautiful soul. Yeah, and then when she was gone, I was like, oh my god, who am I gonna go for my beach swims with? I've literally been doing it every week since she's been gone, and I've kind of loved it on my own. I do miss her, but I've loved it on my own, and it's just given me so much time to think and like feel my feelings. Everyone needs them time and their time to be selfish, and I feel, again, as someone who's quite sensitive and I care about other people, I feel like it can be really easy for me to constantly be putting other people's feelings and stuff first. So my next one is kind of similar, same category, and it's doing things for yourself. So my biggest example of this one is obviously the fact, if you watched, was it my last video? Yeah, my last video where I bought myself a big bunch of roses. A big thing to do as well is like to do things for yourself that perhaps you wanted from the relationship but just never felt like you got. So for me, it was flowers. And the thing is like I definitely never emphasized enough that, you know, flowers once a week would be nice. Like I never said that, but whatever. I mean, sometimes a girl just wants flowers, you know, and I got them once in 4 years, so whatever. I have been buying myself flowers once a week, and it's just such a lovely thing to do for myself, and it just like is just like pat myself on the back. But I don't know, get your nails done, get your hair done, buy yourself something nice, like treat yourself, you know? So just do things for yourself, even if that's like today I hung pictures on my wall, which I've been meaning to get my uncle to do for ages, but we just haven't had a day together where we're like both free. So today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give this a shot on my own, and then I did it myself, and I was like, I don't need no man. On that point, I just think as well, compliment yourself, because I definitely think all of us in life, all of us, depend on external validation so much. I am a creature. I love external validation, like validate me, tell me I'm validated. I love it. I think we all do. I mean, why else am I making a motherfucking YouTube video? Why do I overshare my life on the internet? Because I crave external validation. Love that for me. However, I think it's super important to validate yourself, because yes, external validation is lovely, but if you just crave it elsewhere, you're just gonna crave the wrong kind of validation. And I think that's what ended me in this relationship that I was in for 4 years in the first place, because I wasn't validating myself, and just the like thing that represented love the most at the time was that. So validate yourself, compliment yourself. If you feel you look gorge on a day, tell yourself you look gorge. Comment on your own fucking Instagram picture and tell yourself you're massive. Validate yourself. So yeah, I think that's that. Do shit for yourself, by yourself, okay? Anyway, my next one is kind of, you know, typical self-love shit. Mantras and kindness to yourself. I think we all need a bit of this. Some of my favorite mantras lately are like, I am safe, all that lies before me is good, I am protected, money comes easily to me, like all of these things. And like I'll say them in the mirror, I'll say them just when I'm in the gym, like kind of saying it in my head to myself. I will say them when I'm walking home. Like that, as I said, even when I feel triggered, I'll instantly just be like, okay, we are feeling triggered right now, but you know what? We are safe, we are beautiful, we are protected, we are supported. You know, obviously as well, I feel like I get so much anxiety when I drink, which I've been doing a lot of lately, obviously just to try and cope. Like that, when you're triggered or when you get anxious, like I get anxiety about things that I say like all the time, like especially if I've been drinking and I can't specifically remember, I'll literally be like, and I'll literally just be like, I'm the worst person ever, I'm horrible, and blah blah blah. But I think it's about being able to be like, okay, no, that's a thought, it's not real. What people think of me does not matter. I know I'm good, I know my truth, I know I'm a good person. Whatever people want to think of me, that's their problem, so that's fine. So it's about having that kindness for yourself and just reminding yourself that once you're doing the work on yourself, no matter what anyone else thinks of you, that's a them problem. That's a you problem, what you think of me. Be kind to yourself, okay? And if that means you have to get rid of some people, bye, show them the door. And my last one then, and I think it's kind of relevant to everything that I've just spoken about, is feel your emotions. Because I think, especially negative emotions, I feel like we're very quick to just be like, oh no, especially, you know, I'm quite a positive person the most part. I feel like sometimes if I get like negative thoughts, I can literally be like, oh my god, no, like this isn't happening, like I'm not having a negative thought. But it's about being like, okay, yes, it's a negative thought and it's here, and how am I going to deal with it? And again, it's that whole, you know, telling yourself this is just a thought, it's not real. And you know, because I feel like a lot of the time, like our negative thoughts come from what we think other people might think of us. So again, it's about being like, I'm doing the work on me, I know I'm good, that's a you problem. So yeah, but feeling the emotions. When a sad emotion comes in, fucking cry about it. When an anxious emotion comes in, feel it in your gut, experiment with it, decide what you're gonna do with it, and then spit it the fuck back out. I don't know, I feel like anxiety can manifest like anywhere as well, so feel like, listen to your body as well, be in tune with all of that, and then try and figure out like where it's coming from. So yeah, just feel them, just fucking cry, because honestly I cried so much in June and I actually now feel like Russell Brand, spiritually awakened level. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. I think that's all my tips on like being your own best friend. Honestly, I have to say, I love the term I'm in a relationship with myself. Like it's honestly the most touching thing ever. And I really do feel like I'm in a relationship with myself. Sometimes we have arguments, but we get over them. We communicate, which is something I've gotten better at. And I would highly recommend, especially if you've just gone through a breakup, to not even think about moving on, you know, just yet, until maybe you are ready, I don't know. But if you are feeling a little bit lost after the relationship, because I know I definitely was, you know, 4 years was obviously such a long time, and I definitely feel like I didn't really know who I was at the start of it. Kind of figured out who I was in it, had that stripped from me, and had to become like a watered down version of myself, I felt sometimes. And now I'm just like, okay, who the fuck am I? And I'm trying to like figure that out, and it's a really fun journey, and I just feel like I'm doing so many lovely things for myself. And also, one really good tip which I'll finish up on for everyone, and you should always do it, and it's such a beautiful way to heal and raise your vibration. I follow a guy on TikTok, I'll find his username and I'll pop it in here somewhere, but he makes like spiritual videos and stuff, and he did a TikTok and was like, one of the most powerful healing tools is to send everyone a silent blessing, whether you pass them on the street, whether you know them, and even if you don't like them, sometimes a blessing may feel uncomfortable and it can just be like, oh, why am I giving this person a blessing? Give them a motherfucking blessing. Just say, I hope you heal, I hope you have a beautiful day. I've been doing it on my way to work, you know, just passing people in the street and being like, I hope you have a beautiful day, in your head obviously, not just going up to random people just being like, hi, I hope you have a beautiful day. But just in your head. Honestly, it's made such a difference to my day, along with my meditating. So I would highly recommend that. And also, those blessings that you give out just mean blessings are coming back to you, and it's not about giving to receive. It just means, honestly, try this and watch blessings come your way. Yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna say read books. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on some of the books I've read to do with like spirituality and stuff, and that have also helped me learn to be my own best friend. Because give yourself a hug right now. Honestly guys, I'm kind of yeah, feel really in a good place, and it's really nice after the Cancer season that I had. So it's Leo season, girly pops, love yourself. There will be a link to my t-shirts in this description as well. Please, please, please support me. I have more coming soon. I just ordered the Suck My Titty totes today, so that should be fun too. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I've totally rambled, and I hope this video was helpful in some way, and I hope we can all learn to be our best friends, own best friends, truly, because the more you love yourself, the more love you have for everyone else too. So thanks for watching, girly pops. Love you loads. Goodbye. One thing I forgot, buy a vibrator, because at the end of the day, we are gals, we still got our sexual needs. However, a vibrator will make you feel better than most men, so get yourself one of those. Now, they can't suck your titty, that's the only default I've kind of found with them. Get someone part-time to do that. I don't know, find a fuck buddy. Imagine someone sucking your titty while you're going at it with the vibrator. Oh my god, that's the end of it. Okay, have a good time with it. Enjoy your vibrator. Goodbye.